राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरोपन चारि यमुना तीरोपन चारि राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय हो। श्रीमद् भागवतम श्रीमद् भागवत थर्ड कैंटो चैप्टर 13 46 मैत्रेय उवाच इत्युपस्थीयमानोऽसौ मुनिभिर्ब्रह्मवादिभिः सलिले सुखुराक्रान्त उपधत्ता पितानानिम्। मैत्रेय उवाच इत्युपस्थीयमानोऽसौ मुनिभिर्ब्रह्मवादिभिः पुराक्रान्त उपधत्तापितावनिम् मैत्रेय उवाच इत्युपस्थीयमानोऽसौ मुनि मुनिभिर्ब्रह्मवादिभिः सलिले सोऽखुराक्रान्त उपाधत्तापितावनिम् मैत्रेय उवाच इत्युपस्थीयमानोऽसौ मुनिभिर्ब्रह्मवादिभिः सलिले सोऽखुराक्रान्त उपदत्ताभितावनिम् मैत्रेय उवाच इत्युपस्थीयमानोऽसौ मुनिर्भिर्ब्रह्मवादिभिः उपदत्ताभितावनिम् मैत्रेय उवाच इत्युपस्थीयमानोऽसौ मुनिभिर्ब्रह्मवादिभिः सलिले सोऽखुराक्रान्त उपादत्ताभितावनिम् मैत्रेय उवाच So says Maitreya said, Iti thus upasthitayamana being praised by Asau Lord Bur Munivi by the great sages, Brahmavadivi by the transcendentalists, Salile on the water, Sukhura Akrante touched by his one hooks, Upadhatta placed, Abhita the maintainer, Avanim the earth. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Radha Charanaravindra Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thus says Maitreya says, the Lord, being thus worshipped by all the great sages and transcendentalists, tossed the earth with his hooves and placed it on the water. What? The earth was placed on the water by his inconceivable potency. The Lord is all powerful, and therefore he can sustain the whole planet either on the water or in the air as he likes. The tiny human brain cannot conceive how these potencies of the Lord can act. Man can give some vague explanation of the laws by which such phenomena are made possible, but actually the tiny human brain is unable to conceive of the activities of the Lord, which are therefore called inconceivable. Yet the frog philosophers still try to give some imaginary explanation. Om Ajnana. Gurave Namaha Namo Vishwaya Krishnaaya Vishwaya Prabhupada Deva Gauravani Vajayani Vishwaya Namo Vishwaya Krishnaaya जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Lord Bur is glorifying by the yogis, dhyanis, jnanis, bhakti yogis, or who is inhabited in the jhana, tapas, and satyaloka, three planets, is higher planet on this universe, this one universe. They worship the Lord, and then Lord places on on the water. That means Lord was and he Lord took out the water and on the water he placed over there, like the sea and the bottom of the sea and the top of the sea. But yeah, we are just yesterday we are discussing about that. How is work from outside the universe or inside the universe or from where? It's Prabhupada try to clarify over here. That means is our brain is tiny brain. We cannot think about that. That's a lot. All the activities are inconceivable by our sense, this material sense. No, material sense also is a very limit senses only. So that's a yesterday also in the purport in a nonsensical, they are saying nonsensical, mean mental speculator. They are the nonsensical. Okay, so Lord also inconceivable and his activities also inconceivable. Sometimes we can see contradictory, lots of contradictory. Still Lord is Lord. And whatever he is doing is good for all. It's not doing only good for himself. And for all the devotees, system, everything um, made by him. That's why when Hiranyaksha took out the Earth planet from the planetary system and put it in the water, still there is no disturbances because it's all managed by the Lord's potency. Otherwise, if we are making like 7, 14, um, somebody like while we are childhood time, we are just lots of stone, putting one bigger and smaller on the top, and a small ball made by the cloth there, and putting that and just try to break that one. Once we have to finish the whole 7 by the hitting force. Okay? But we cannot take in the middle if we are putting like something like this, like some cans or this thing, something like this. But if we want to try to take out from the between, in middle place, and it's all go down, yeah. And but lot planet, lots whatever you want to do, it's not like happening like that because this 7 planetary system like this, yeah, this is going on like this. But if taking out this one, this Mars planet is taken out, but it's not coming down. That means its potency is there. That place is there for Earth planet, and hanging over there. Only remain back. If in this here, we cannot do that. If we take it out, and if we are trying to understand by our speculator mind, and that is only frog philosopher. Do you know frog philosopher? What is frog philosopher? Frog is philosopher. One um, frog philosopher means yeah, that explanation. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has he written some upakhyan. There's lots of like small stories. And Srila Prabhupada also taking them. With a small whale inside the whale, one frog, and you're thinking, oh, this only one is biggest. Yeah, you're thinking, but one day from the ocean, one big frog also come and he just explained, oh, there is big ocean. And just and then that small frog try to, uh, you know, make his belly bigger, bigger and bigger like this. This much big, this much big, this much big, and at last what happened? His belly is broken and he died. Same thing nowadays the progress philosopher also they are thinking this much imaginary. That way we don't have to image. Whatever the Shastra giving the explanation, we have to just think about that and we have to go through. And by the grace of the pure devotees and Lord and them that living entity also know the Lord everything. Okay. Now another verse, 47. Saitam Bhagavan Nurdin Dikshasena Prajapati Asaya Lilayonnitam Apsunesya Yayo Hari. So, in this manner, the personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, the maintainer of all living entities, raised the earth from within the water and having placed it to float on the water. The return to his one abode. So he returned to his abode, one abode, purpose. The personality of God as Lord Vishnu descends by his by his will to the material planet in his innumerable incarnations for particular purposes, and again he goes back to his one abode. When he descends, he is called an avatara because avatara means one who descends. Neither the Lord himself nor his specific devotees who come to this earth are ordinary living entities like us. There is differences like the Lord Vishnu is the maintainer of the all living entities. That's why by the will of Brahma, and Lord appear as a Buddha incarnation to for save the all living entities and raise the earth planet from within the water. And after placing that, and he just blessed the all three planetary systems inhabitants, and now he is going back to his abode. But when Lord himself come to this earth planet, and that is called Avatara, incarnation. One book is reincarnation. Okay? But Lord Avatara means he came as his one Surup, his one form as a Golok, Vrindavan. What is his form? I mean, he can assume any type of forms in this material planet, but whatever he has potencies. How many potencies he has? Six opulences. Right? He has six opulences. One he descends. Neither the Lord himself nor his specific devotee who come to this earth planet ordinary living entities like us. So they are extraordinary. Devotees also, not only Lord's incarnation. Jai Ho Shri Ram. But we got answer from yesterday's question how he did all these things. Earth planet over there and Lord Prabhupada uh, writing in the purport, Lord, Lord's activities are inconceivable. Our human being is tiny mind. We cannot think about that, and we cannot perceive all the things. Like purport of the 46. Yeah. One more verse. ये एवमितां हरिमेधसो हरे कथां सुभद्रां कथनीयमायिना कुण्डितभवता श्रवयेत भूसतिं जनार्दनेस्यासुरिति प्रसीदति. If one hear and describe in a devotional service attitude this auspicious narration of Lord Bode, which is worthy of description, the Lord, who is within the heart of everyone, is very pleased. Purpose. In his various incarnations, the Lord appears, acts, and lives behind him a narrative history, which is as transcendental as he himself. Every one of us is fond of hearing some wonderful narration, but most stories are neither auspicious nor worth hearing because they are of the inferior quality of material nature. Every living entity is of superior quality, its soul, and nothing material can be auspicious for him. Intelligent persons should therefore hear personally and cause others to hear the descri- descriptive narrations of the Lord's activity. For that will destroy the pangs of material existence. Out of his causeless mercy only, the Lord comes to this earth and leaves behind his merciful activities so that the devotees may derive transcendental benefits. Why he took many incarnations? He has inconceivable power. He can do everything sitting one place, but still he is not doing that. He just come from the Brahma's nose, like a small, soybean seed, and this is just going up and up and up and for glorious, for glorious, no? That is also he is doing whatever he is doing activities, that is glorious, every activity. And that glorious activities while chanted by the devotees, and devotees also glorifying the Lord, and devotees also become pure. Living entities, especially is a material living entity. For them, Lord gives varieties of incarnation and varieties of mellows. All incarnations have different types of rasa, mellows. They are doing differently everything. So this is the boar incarnation, and another is Matsya. Is Matsya, Kurma, Varaha. This is third avatar. First is Matsya, fifth incarnation. Second is Kurma, tortoise, yeah, tortoise, and then Lord Varaha. Matsya Avatara is the same Vedas and all these things. And Kurma Avatara, it is stoning the ocean at that time. Lord became a tortoise and big heart shell and on top of there and Mandar Parvat, Mandara hill, came over there and just turning. The 14 thing come out while they are turning the ocean and first come poison. Uh, that means like the new devotee in this one while they come and first they have to cleanse their all these bad habits like uh, smoking, drinking, all these things have to give up and slowly they are going to purify. It's in hearing. Lots of devotees or when the new devotees they keep something for like chewing tobacco in some places and having that. But in Mayapur there is a system. They took all the things and just give new things, new dhotis, kurtas, all these things, and they don't have anything there. So just pack it up in one bag and they put it in the store, and then there is no more cigarettes and all these things. And then slowly it will pure. Same thing. Lord gives the all incarnation, arts of incarnation. Why it happened? For the devotee's pleasure. Devotee will chanted the glories of the Lord with different varieties of incarnation and varieties of mellow and varieties of devotees also. And Jiva also varieties of they want to taste somebody most like Ramayana, somebody like Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna Lila, somebody like Vedanta Sutras, somebody likes Vyakarana, somebody likes Ayurveda, somebody like Dhanurveda. Hmm? In the Vedas, there is one Viman Shastra also, how to make all these rocket, all these things, is written over here. So many things. Who likes which faculty, and they will accept that type of faculty. And for Lord, that's a variegatedness is there. That's a, he is also assumed the variegatedness of incarnation. But all the incarnation, whatever his body is, boar, fish, tortoise, whatever his body, he assumed the body and he took that form. He still his original qualities is there. His Lord is Lord all the time, without a second. Lord is Lord. Whatever is assuming body, that is no mm, difference between his body and his activities. Mm. And in this material world, there is nothing is auspicious thing. Many people describing about the Super Bowl is coming, and lots of people is not coming to the our Sunday program because they are thinking that is the most auspicious thing and very great thing, but it's not auspicious. It's only material things. Material man just they are throwing one ball here and there. Is not artificial, but Lord's glory is all the time artificial, and his tanks of material misery will go by hearing the glories of the Lord. Mhm. Tasmai Subhadra Sravase Namaha. Subhadra. Subhadra means auspicious thing only in the Lord's glorification. His kirtan, chanting, and his devotees' association. That is only glorious and auspicious. Accept the Lord's glories and his devotees and his satsang. All the, accept that all this in unauspicious, inauspicious. Hmm? Nowadays, lots of people they're talking about the hero and heroine and wrestler and political, lots of things they are talking about their things. Mm. Nenam Santi Sahasrani. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in the second canto, Manusya Partha Sarvasa. For the human being, for hearing things is there is sahasra, thousands of things is there to hear, but it's not auspicious. And that's why you have to hear the wonderful narrations about the Lord. And this narration, who hear this narration and the devotional service attitude, not challenging mode. Narration both worthy decisions and we will get the mercy from the Lord. And Lord will please by hearing only. We don't have to do anything. Just hear. Hearing is first thing. Without hearing, nothing will get. We have to hear. Hare Krishna. वराह भगवान की जय शिल प्रभुपाद की जय श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय उनका में ऐसे your word is Srimita Vaksha Sravayati Osati